All right, everybody. Let's get to the podium. We'll try to take this serious now. We're talking serious. We're talking about stocks. We're talking about your financial well-being. We're talking about all that stuff. We're going to talk about how you're going to make money today, tomorrow, and for the oncoming onslaught that is known as the future. I like to say that give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Well, let me get up closer to the screen for this, because I'm going to give you a goddamn fish every single day. I'm not going to teach you anything. I was going to use a bad language word there, but I don't want to go too nuts now. I'm going to give you a fish. I'm going to take the fish. I'm going to chop the goddamn fish's head off, right? I'm going to fillet that thing like I know how, and I'm going to put some garlic on it, some white wine. I'm going to serve it with a nice wine on the side there, something for drinking, a little bit extra garlic maybe on the side if you want to sprinkle that on, maybe some Parmesan cheese. Is that your thing? I'm going to hand you goddamn fish every single day. You want to think for yourself? It's being, what am I trying to say here? Thinking for yourself is overrated, people! I'm going to hand you money every day! That's right! I'm going to turn into Don Wolf! People, if you don't understand something, there is, maybe you don't understand. Let me just reintroduce myself. The name here is Kenny Glick. You understand? And you might have seen me portraying a different character there. Jefferson Crow, Bramus. You might have seen me Joey Diphard, Broccoli Rob. All different kinds of people. But the main crux, the microcosm, the whole conglomerate of all that convoluted garbage that I spew on a daily basis, there has always been one point. One point. As long as you buy when I sell. Simple concept.
That doesn't even make any sense. Wait a second. What's he trying to do? What's he trying to tell us?
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Been in the business now for 15 years. I took a little bit of money and I turned it into a stupid amount of money to the point where I wouldn't have to work for the rest of my life. But my wife wouldn't stand for that.
What do you mean you're going to sit home and just jerk off with your friends?
Honey, I made more money than I thought I would ever see in my lifetime.
What do you mean you're going to... I'm not going to go out and work. I'm not going to quit my job just because you think you're set.
Stop trying to keep up appearances. Let me sit home and just milk it for a couple of years. But no, off I went to churn and burn my account over the 6 or 7 years. What I've done to myself, I should be handed cuffs myself and cart myself off to prison. I should be walking like Charlie Sheen was walking at the end of Wall Street.
See ya.
That's how I should be. What I did to myself. So now what it brings me to now, because the past is the past. You heard about that stuff about future expectations, about what the future is going to hold. If the past did something, then you might expect something to happen in the future. Forget all that. The coincidence that happens to me on a daily basis is just not a coincidence anymore. There is a cloud hanging over me. All right, I just want to just get to something before we even get started. A lot of people back in the day, you wanted to see more information. You wanted to be, whoa, you talk all this stuff. You tell me embrace the horror. You tell people to buy when you sell. Then suddenly you're making recommendations that you're saying have worked well for you. What's the story? What's the true story? Maybe, and then, you want to see charts on the chart. Oh, I got a chart for you. Here's a chart for you. I love when I talk about charts. Here's a look. Hey, look at that stock. It went up here, back down. It went sideways for a little while. Then it took off without you, and it says something right here. It took off without you. It took off without you. So we're looking at a chart, and we're explaining what you missed. What is the point of that? You missed it. You stink. Moving on. It's all about what we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow. And the only way you're going to learn about what you can do tomorrow to make money is to stop trading. Just stop trading. Go find yourself a real job. Stop trading.